Hello guys, welcome to my channel. So today I am not going to do a recipe video as I used to, and I'm sorry I've been lost for so many, I think like 2 months. I haven't posted anything on YouTube. It's live. So today I want to talk about green card application, because this month we have 2 more weeks left, and if you haven't, you still have 2 weeks to try and apply for the green card. I am in the US because I won the green card, and I'm going to give you a little backstory on how I did mine, because I know a lot of people make mistakes and end up going to the interview and not getting their visas. So I won the green card in 2014, because I got the results May of 2015. So this time I actually nilienda Tao World Business Center. I went to World Business Center, second floor. There's a cyber there, and there's a lady who, she's really helpful in case you have any question, and that's where I went and I applied. I actually went there 3 times. 2 of those times I did not win. I kept trying every year, because anyways it's only 200 shillings. So I went there for now in 2014, and I got the results in 2015 May. So I applied as a single person because I wasn't married then. When the results were coming, when I won in 2015, I was getting married in 2 months. So I got the results in May. My wedding was in July. So I think I waited until after the wedding, and I emailed, because you see, when you fill up the when you get the confirmation that you've won, there's phone numbers, there's email address, there's all the contact informations of the diversity visa center here in Kentucky. It's in US Kentucky. So I waited until after the wedding, and I emailed the diversity visa place, and I told them my status has changed. Now I'm not single, I am married. All they want to do is you email them the marriage certificate and the passport information of your spouse. I did that. So that was in, let's say, July, August. So he was added into my application. So it was me and him. Then I was expecting my first child right after. And those, when you win, they usually give 50,000 opportunities every year. So I was one of the 50,000 people. So my case number was close to 40,000. So I knew I'm going to get the interview. I'm among the few people who go last, because they usually give about 5,000 interviews every month. So 5,000, and I'm about, my case number was 39,900 and whatever, so close to 40,000. And so I knew I had several months before I could be called for the interview. And then now I was expecting my son, and there is no way they can't add an unborn child. So I had to wait again. I waited until my son was born, and that's when I emailed them again, and they said now my case had been moved now to the embassy. So I called the embassy and I told them my case has changed. Now I am a mother, and the only thing they require is I send the birth certificate and the passport number of the child. I did that, and I was called for the interview, which was easy. When you go for the interview, the person that won is the one who is ask the questions. So the rest, they just appear. They might ask 1 or 2 questions, but I won, so I was the one who was asked the question. My husband and my child were just there. And it's pretty easy. They just ask whatever you filled when you are applying for the green card. So it's nothing major. And I'm giving you this backstory of how my process went, because I know there's if you see me looking down, I'm looking at I've made a few notes on things that are very important as you apply. So you have to be 18 years and older. Of course, you have to have an ID, so that's it. That's a no-brainer. Then you have to have done Form 4. It really does not matter whether you got a D or a C or an A, but you have to have that certificate. Make sure you have and especially if applying, when you're applying, you don't have to have the certificate. But when you are lucky and you win the green card, get your certificate, not the transcript. Make sure you get the certificate, because I went for my interview with transcript, and they cannot take the transcript. They did not deny me the visa, but now they had to get the certificate from NEC. So I had to go to NEC, tell them to send my certificate direct to embassy, and then embassy is going to send the certificate back when they have verified that I did the exam. So to avoid all that hassle, just make sure if you win, make sure you have your NEC certificate, the big one, big one, not the little transcript, no, the big NEC. I know you know what I'm talking about. Then and this is something I know has happened to people that I know. When you're applying, even if, let's say you're married, but you've not done the white wedding, you've just done customary, or you're just living together, you have kids, technically you're married. When you're applying for your green card, please include your family, because I know someone who applied as a single guy and he had family. Then he went for the interview with his family. I don't even know how they were able to get there, but they were denied after selling all their stuff because they are leaving. And that's another thing. Please don't sell those things until you have your green card, your visa in your hands. Please don't sell your belongings. So when you're applying, include your family. There's something called customary marriage. As much as when you're going for the interview, you might now, when you get there, you might need to go to the AG or do a white wedding. Then, before, when you're applying, please include your family. Say you have kids, say you have a wife, then you're going to deal with the other stuff later. But there's no way you can say you have no kids and then you appear for the interview with grown-up children. How did that happen in 1 year? Then another thing, if you're dating and not married, apply as a single person, like I did. Then status can change, they know things happen. It's a process that takes several years before you go, at least 2 years before you're able to go to the US. So apply as who you are then. If you're single, apply as single. If you're married, apply as married. Another thing, look for a cyber. At least look for something somewhere where in case you have a question, that person is able to assist you. I specifically said about the World Business Center place because that lady was very helpful. Some of those things we don't even have an idea of what they are. If you ask for a zip code, these things I've heard about them in the US. I don't know, maybe I was being mshamba, but some of these things had to do. There's no way you'll be able to answer some of these questions. So even if it's gonna cost you 500 juu size juu, then we were applying with we were paying 200. Now it might be 500, and there might be places where it's 200. Just spare that 500. Look for a better place where someone can be able to has done that severally, so they're able to assist you in that way. Then please, and this is very important, do not lose your confirmation page. Now that people have nice phones, you can take a picture of your confirmation number and keep the number safe. Save it in your phone, save it in your email, but just have the number, because if you lose it, sasa utajua aje if you won or you did not win. I think that's all the points that I have today. And America is a nice place. I know it's crazy right now, but I know for sure, I was a hotelier in Kenya, and I know for sure I would be either hustling like some of my former colleagues are doing right now, or I would be jobless. It's different here, the governments are different. So I know a lot of people say mnaenda huko kufanya sijui kazi gani. Those jobs pay, and you're not going to have stress ya mtu huyu atakula nini, mtu huyu atavaa nini. Those little things, you're able to afford them with ease. So this is for those people who want to come to the US. Try your luck. A lot of people send me messages on my Facebook asking me how they can get here. I wish I'm able to help you in any other way, but this is an opportunity that happens every year. Jaribu, it's not going to cost you anything. And I want to thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned, subscribe, and leave a comment below. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.